What's up, guys? It's the A&M Podcast.
What's going on, guys? I'm Andrew.
I am Michael. It is episode
5.
Wow.
Episode 5 now. Yeah. Episode 5. We got a great slate of topics for you guys today. Number 1, J.J. Watt to the Cardinals. We're going to discuss that very in-depth. And
baseball season's back, baby!
baseball is back with some preseason action.
Guys, we're on the
training.
Blueprint News Network today. We are ready to go. Andrew, J.J. Watt, 2 years, $31 million to the Cardinals. What do you think?
31 mil, 23 guaranteed. I like this move. I would have thought he was going to go to Buffalo. I think that would have been, Buffalo is ready to go. Not saying that the Cardinals aren't, but, I like the move.
I was thinking Cleveland all the way.
Cleveland, yeah.
I thought
him and Miles, yeah.
Him and Myles Garrett would have been the scariest edge duo we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Part of me wanted him to go to the Rams just so Aaron Donald didn't get triple teamed every time.
Yeah. Would the Browns, would they have been on opposite sides?
Yeah.
So it would have been JJ coming from one edge and then Myles Garrett coming from the other?
Yeah. Or the Steelers were in heavy contention. So you would have TJ on one side, JJ on the other side with Cameron Hayward up the middle.
Right. That defense would just be insane.
That would not be fair.
That it wouldn't.
No.
But then, that would honestly turn into a 2018 Bears situation where you have a good defense and the offense can't really produce.
Yeah, because what's 57-year-old Ben Roethlisberger going to do anymore?
Actually, he might be 58.
Oh, my bad. Cardinals, you know what? I think that they can take... The NFC West is going to be so competitive.
No,
this
yeah,
year.
that's what I was about to say. That is a scary division.
Right?
Especially for Russell Wilson.
Bro, Russell Wilson's going to die this year.
He will.
The offensive line for the Seahawks is basically a revolving door.
Right.
I can't see him getting sacked less than 40 times this year.
No. Isn't it it's like EU Potty or something? Like Porta
Mikey
Potty?
Potty?
Yeah, that
no,
guy.
he retired.
Oh, he did?
He's gone.
That's the only guy I would know.
He
on
is
the offensive
out.
line.
They have Dwayne Brown at left tackle, who is 37 now. They're not set up at all. The 49ers have obviously one of the best defenses in the NFL.
Right.
So do the Rams. The
That's very
Seahawks,
true.
I don't even know what the Seahawks are anymore. What do they do?
They're going to be a 10, 11 win team that loses in the NFC Championship or in the divisional round.
So, the usual Seahawks?
Right. Unless Russell makes it. And if Russell leaves, then it's
Chicago!
over. If he goes to Chicago, that would be wonderful. But, I would imagine that the Bears are looking to draft because...
Not at 20.
No?
No.
Unless Mac Jones falls?
No, come on. Mac Jones won't be
falls.
there. People are saying that there could be, 5 quarterbacks.
In the first round?
First 10.
Whoa.
Well, you got Lawrence.
Yeah.
You got
Trey.
Lance.
Yeah.
You got Wilson. You got Fields. You got Jones.
Right.
There's going to be trade frenzies at that draft this year.
Oh, yeah.
Guaranteed.
Oh, yeah.
Outside of that, the Cardinals' defense is looking better and better.
Right.
They need a secondary safety. They're fine with Budda Baker.
Is he a corner?
Budda Baker plays strong side safety.
Okay.
So they got Budda Baker. They got Jalen Thompson, who they drafted last year, who's okay.
Right.
And then they got Byron Murphy Jr. at corner. Outside of that, they have nobody.
Okay, yeah.
So, their defense, every defense has their ups and downs, and theirs is just the passing game, but
Right.
how much pressure can J.J. Watt and Chandler Jones actually apply is the question.
I think that obviously that's going to be very scary for any quarterback on the other side of the line of scrimmage. But where do you see the Cardinals this season record-wise? Just with the J.J. Watt addition?
Just with the J.J. Watt addition?
Yeah.
I'm going 10 wins.
Okay.
10-6.
Okay.
Maybe 11-5.
Okay. I don't know who they're playing this year. I didn't look at that, but I would assume in the division
You got to play the 49ers twice, the Seahawks
right.
twice,
Maybe
and the Rams
they'll
twice.
split with the 49ers depending on how they come back next year. Maybe they'll split the Seahawks, maybe beat them twice, and then the Rams might be split too. Or maybe 2 losses. But
It's going to be really good.
Yeah.
That's all that I can
it will
say.
be. Every division game is going to be
Beautiful.
It's going to be 325 with Joe Buck and Troy Aikman calling that game.
I can't wait
Anytime.
I can't wait to see Stafford in an offense that actually cares about him.
Right. That's very true. And an offense that cares about him, and it's not like he even not to go off on Stafford here, but he kind of had weapons last year. I mean, besides Galladay because he was hurt, but did you even know that Mohamed Sanu was on the Lions? Like, I wouldn't have.
I mean, he played like 2 games.
Was he hurt?
No, he just sucks. He's seen better days. He's not in Atlanta anymore. That's not him.
Yeah, I've seen better days. You know who else has seen better days? Major League Baseball.
Major League Baseball is
it's protected.
Back, baby. Fernando Tatis sent one deep yesterday, and I got going.
The 14-year, $350 million really paid off after his opening day
home run.
Opening day over spring training opening day.
I love to see it. He didn't bat flip. I was very disappointed.
Granny.
But
bring out the salami.
He just took this one like easy 410 dead center.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful to watch. They got the Dodgers for the MLB Power Rankings by MLB.com.
Yes.
They got the Dodgers at 1.
Okay.
Is anybody surprised?
No. We thought they were scary before they had Trevor Bauer. I forgot they had Trevor Bauer until I turned on ESPN yesterday, and then they're showing his highlights. I'm like, now they have Trevor Bauer. Who else are they going to get?
I mean,
Chris Sale's going to go over that?
I mean, they're probably going to like resurrect Babe Ruth.
Maybe.
At this point. Like, is there anything or anyone they can't pay?
No.
I
mean, in like 10 years, the Dodgers are going to be that team that we laugh at.
Yeah.
But right now, they're the team that laughs at us.
I mean, I was just happy to see Clayton Kershaw finally get a ring.
Yeah, that's true.
And not choke in the playoffs for the 7th consecutive year like he usually does.
Yeah.
But that team's just like it's
like what are they missing?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Like they're missing nothing.
It's like but that's the thing about the MLB. You got 162 games. You don't know what can happen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You got the Padres at number 2.
Yeah.
Who were
that might be a surprise for me.
Not at all. They got Tatis.
Yeah.
And they got Machado.
Okay.
Just having those two,
you're
set. And they have Eric Hosmer at first base. Mm-hmm. They traded for Blake Snell from Tampa Bay. Mm-hmm. That team could be good. That team could be good. They're young and they're fun.
Here, I got a question for you. Who would you say your biggest sleeper is heading into this season?
So, like, I kind of always want to say the Angels, but then, like, I watched the first 3 games and realized that it's just the same old Angels. They're going to miss the playoffs by 7 games, and Trout's going to sign another contract.
Yeah.
So I can't say that. I'm saying the Mets.
Okay.
The Mets.
Yeah.
You got Syndergaard.
Yeah.
And you got DeGrom.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they trade for Lindor this offseason.
Mm-hmm. Alonso.
Like
Polar Bear.
They might be just as talented as the Padres, who are slated at number 2.
Yeah.
I think 2 through 8 are all like they could be switched up.
Very true.
Chicago baseball, White Sox. What are you feeling?
I'm feeling both sides of Chicago baseball because the Cubs weren't even looking that bad in spring training. I mean, here's the thing I'm going to say about spring training that I think, because I was watching the Sox game yesterday when they were playing the Rangers, and when you in spring training, and they only played 6 innings. I think sometimes they play like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
But last time, like when you take the pitcher out, because they were only going like 20, 25 pitches. So when you take the pitcher out, the half inning ends.
What?
Yeah. The half inning, like there were the Sox in the like top of the second or maybe bottom of the second because they were home. Bottom of the second, bases loaded, like Moncada's up to bat, and then the Rangers switch the pitcher, and then that's the inning.
That's like
and then the game ended in like a 6-6 tie. So like spring training isn't even. It's really funny to listen though because the announcers do not care, and they just say whatever. It's spring training.
It's spring training.
Yeah,
it's fun.
and it's a full spring training, so it's like. Yeah, a full season, full spring training.
People are there just to get warmed up, get their legs loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about the Cubs. Like,
it's tough because I think they're just trying to hang on by a thread.
I think you got to hit reset. I think you got to trade Bryant.
Yeah.
I mean, can you really trade Rizzo? Like, that's kind of your guy.
Yeah, that's true. And who is he their longest tenured player right now?
I believe so.
Yeah. That's what I would say.
I mean, you can't really get rid of him. And then you're like...
Because he was there when they were going 1-161.
Yeah, when they were, like, before Baez and before Contreras.
Yeah,
and like,
before they started assembling the Avengers.
Before that 2016 roster.
Yeah. Which
Cubs fans do still live in those days. And that bothers me because that was almost 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. Get out. It's been half a decade since you've won.
And Theo Epstein could have sent the message when he left just saying like this is over.
Yeah, like I got my fair share.
Yeah,
can't you guys be grateful for once?
Right.
I'm a Pirates fan. They're last in the they're last. Like, get Josh Bell some help, please.
Like, who do they like?
No, they have Josh Bell. That's it. Starling Marte, he's in Arizona now. Andrew McCutchen's in San Francisco.
Yeah.
The team that I used to cherish and love is actually torn up and ripped apart. So is my heart. It sucks being a Pirates fan because they're so fun to watch.
After you got the Starling Marte
Yeah, after I got liked on Instagram by Starling Marte.
Yeah.
They're like, nope, you're gone. Bye. That's how it goes. Cleveland's slated at 11. St. Louis is slated at 12. What do you think about St. Louis?
I think St. Louis, I mean, at 12, definitely. I mean, if everything shapes out the way it will, that's a playoff spot, probably. I mean, depending. Are they going to keep the expanded? Like, are they going to keep the same playoff format as they did last year?
I believe so.
Or was that just like a COVID
I hope they keep that same playoff format. That was a lot better.
Yeah.
But, have you heard anything about Paul Goldschmidt since, like, he got there? I haven't heard anything.
I haven't, but I'm sure anytime he comes up to bat, he gets a nice little ovation, and people love him.
he gets his little blooper over the second baseman's head. It's a single, and then they probably strike out the side after that.
I mean, like, what does he hit a year? Like, close to 3?
I would assume so. And then Atlanta, I think Atlanta can be fun to watch.
Atlanta is always fun to watch.
I mean, Ozzie
and like that, honestly, that's a similar thing with the Cubs. Like, Anthony Rizzo with the Cubs is very similar to Freddie Freeman with the Braves. That he was there when they were in the slump.
MVP last season, didn't deserve it. Unfair, should have given it to Tatis. I'm going to say that, and I think that's where we're going to sign off, is that Tatis got robbed last year. This has been the A&M Podcast.
See you guys on episode 6 sometime next week.
Much love.